Hey, what's up? It's Pastor Ryan, and this is the Afterthought. On Sunday, we had part 2 of Love Thy Neighbor, and we talked about the parable of the Good Samaritan. The lawyer came to Jesus and he asked him a question: what do I do to obtain eternal life? And Jesus questioned him back and said, well, what do you think the law says? He said, love God, love your neighbor. Jesus said, you answered correctly. But the lawyer wanted to push it just a little bit farther, so he said to Jesus, hey, who is my neighbor? And in asking that question, he was trying to justify himself. It kind of gives the idea that he was trying to create some parameters and borders. Like, I'm okay with loving my friends and my family, or my family, but anybody outside of those parameters, I'm not so sure about. So Jesus goes in to the parable of the Good Samaritan to answer his question, who is my neighbor? When Jesus gets to the end of the parable, he asks the man a very, very profound question. He says, now, which of these three, the priest, the Levite, or the Samaritan, which of these three proved to be the neighbor? Proved to be the neighbor. What a profound question he asked him. And of course, the lawyer said, well, the one who showed mercy. And Jesus said, well, go do likewise. I think it's interesting with the lawyer asking the question, who is my neighbor? Jesus kind of answered it by saying, you're asking the wrong question. It's not who is my neighbor, but rather to whom am I being a neighbor? See, who is my neighbor is exclusive. To whom am I being a neighbor is inclusive. Jesus said, which man proved to be the neighbor? Which man showed himself as a good neighbor? And that's the challenge for us, church, to show ourselves to be good neighbors. The Samaritan came along, and what did he do? He had compassion. He cared for the needs of the man on the side of the road. He paid the costs for the man to be healed and made whole. And that's the call for us, the challenge for us to be compassionate, caring, willing to pay a cost for the people that we come in contact. To whom am I being a neighbor? That's the question. That is the challenge. It makes me think of Matthew chapter 5, verse 16 that says, therefore let your light so shine before men that they might see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. Church, let's be those people. Let's be good neighbors to the people around us. Let's show people the love of Jesus Christ this week. God bless you.